have a great chili recipe and want to be a part of that, out on the welcome desk where the children's registration is at, there's a place for you to sign up. If you're a baker, or maybe you're both, there's a place there where you can say, hey, I'll bring this for a baked good for the experience next week. And it's a lot of fun. And if you're not a chili maker, you're not a baker, come anyway, because you'll get to sample all the chili that you'd like and be a part of voting on who actually wins. And maybe you can take home some baked goods and enjoy. The good news is next week the Bills are on bye, so you don't have to check the schedule. They're not even playing next week, so it's okay. So you can kind of sign up for that and not have to worry about missing that, okay? In a couple of weeks, we are going to be having our annual town hall meeting. Now, that's not the town of Bustye town hall meeting. That's Bustye Church of God town hall meeting. And at this meeting is when we present our ministry action plan. Some people call it a budget, but we call it our ministry action plan because that's what it is. It's how we're planning to do ministry in the next year. And so we will be presenting that to you, and it'll be open for discussion. Everyone will have access to a copy of that. And we'll also have a tureen dinner that day, so we would like for you to maybe bring a dish to pass in your own table service, and we'll have a feast that day. And it always is a feast because we got some great cooks in our church. And so you don't want to miss that because it's really an important time in the life of our church as we work through that. Because a couple of weeks after that will be our annual business meeting. But this is the meeting where we really have an opportunity to dig in and have a more lengthy discussion about those issues. So, and then on October 31st, the last day of the month, is, of course, Halloween. And the last few years, we've had an outreach at Dan and Dawn Sheldon's home over near Allen Park. And they have like over 300 kids that come to their door, which blows my mind, because that's like 100 times more than I have come to my door. I think we've all gotten a little bit old on my block because there's not many kids around anymore. My grandkids come, and some of you bring your kids over to our house, and you're welcome to do that. But because the candy will look better on them than us, and you know what happens with leftover candy, right? So don't need to go through that. But anyway, they're going to be doing this outreach, and they're going to cook some hot dogs and give away bottled water and, of course, candy. And so if you wouldn't mind helping us with that, if you want to buy a bag of candy or some hot dogs and buns or a case of water, you can just bring it into the church office and just put a little Post-it note or something on it to say that it's for that, and we'll set it aside for that evening. Also, coming not too long, about just several weeks now away, is our harvest dinner, if you can believe that or not. And it's also a great time for us to get together as a church family and enjoy fellowship, and it seems like it's always involves food, right? And of course, this is no exception. There is a sign-up sheet over on the welcome desk to your right as you're walking out, and this is a pretty extensive one, and you want to go through the whole thing, because not only do we need to know if you're coming, but what are you going to contribute to the dinner? Because we all kind of pitch in and make this dinner happen, from purchasing turkeys to corn to bringing rolls or whatever, baking a pie. So please see that welcome desk before